Takeoff is very often the part that aerophobics dread. For them, every movement or sound suggests that some sort of mechanical failure is occurring and the plane is likely to crash. While the plane is still at the boarding gate, you may hear banging and clattering. This is the luggage, the cargo and the refreshment containers being loaded onto the plane. They're stored in a section of the plane beneath the floor of the passenger cabin, so any aerophobic who worries that there's nothing beneath their feet couldn't be more wrong. They're loaded onto the plane by a conveyor system. That banging is just the baggage catching on the stops of the conveyor belt. The cargo doors are closed electronically, so you'll probably hear a whining noise and a thud as this happens. Now up to this moment, an auxiliary power unit has been providing electricity for the air conditioning. However, this unit is required to start the engines. So while all available power is used to do this, you may notice that the lights flicker. The next thing you're likely to hear is a high-pitched screaming noise as the hydraulic pumps build up pressure. The pilot checks that flaps and other parts of the plane are working correctly, so you'll probably hear other whirring and whining noises. And then the plane starts down the runway ready for takeoff. You may notice bumps and clunking coming from below. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with the wheel. This is simply the plane rolling over the lights on the runway, very much like going over cat's eyes on the road. The cabin crew will take you through the safety briefing, pointing out the location of emergency exits, the life jackets and the oxygen masks in the highly unlikely event that these will be required. You may find it reassuring to know that every eventuality has been anticipated and provided for. Just before the plane leaves the ground, you'll notice a sudden increase in acceleration and noise as the engines build up the necessary power.